so far. And the Bulls guy is... have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes for Chicago. Hugh, he's checked in for Vucevic. White comes in for White. And the closer subbed in for Josh Giddey. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Quinman's checked in. Here's the closer, and Detroit looking at who they've got. They've got Caris LeVert. He's out there with Marcus Sasser. Isaiah Stewart out there with Robinson. And it's Klintman in at the 4. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, the Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry though. We're not satisfied at all. Kevin, back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Hey, Richard, the play-in tournament has not been kind to the Bulls in the past couple years.
Well, first of all, you shouldn't be in the play-in tournament 3 seasons in a row. That's where we should start. And every time they fail to advance, it shows how valuable getting a top 6 seed can be.
A closer, that's good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here's Stewart. Robinson with it. Shoots it up. Again, the Pistons good for 2. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's the closer. He's covered by Sasser. G dishes to White. A stupendous finish in traffic. White's got 8 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 17. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Bulls.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And White slams it in.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Cunningham outside, and the foul on the closer. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
White against LeVert. Cunningham outside. Pass to Harris. A 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's White. Here's the closer. 16 points for him. Count the basket. 18 points for him.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Pistons trail by 21. Now LeVert. Still yet to score. Cunningham gets the bucket.
A shot Cunningham continues to hone. When he's connecting from deep, this offense really opens up.
Now here's White. Pass to the closer. Clock at 4. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Shot's good by Garnett.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here is Harris. Knocks it loose. Garnett with the steal. Got a piece of it. Stolen by LeVert. Cunningham finds Stewart. Now Thompson. It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Thompson. It's stolen by G. Outside, White. The teardrop falls in. White's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. For the Pistons, Duren comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Ivy subbed in for LeVert. Well, Richard, it's definitely become a shooter's league. The ability to knock down threes now becoming pivotal.
Oh, I think it's fascinating to see the skills evolve and the game change. Even if, as someone who was a shooter later in his career, I feel a little bit left out.
6 on the shot clock from the baseline. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The closer passes to Garnett. Here's the closer. Back to Garnett. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Garnett's got 8.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Loose in transition. Here come the Bulls. White the pass to the closer. Kicks it out to Garnett. Pass to G. Here's the closer. And he jams it with authority.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 8. Harris passes to Duren. It's tipped. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Greg, the Pistons had some decisions to make this summer, with some of their veterans hitting free agency.
And with Cade Cunningham making All-NBA and earning that raise, a tighter squeeze financially, not easy to keep a high-performing team together.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Chicago shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Richard, the Bulls knocked out of the play-in by the Miami Heat for 3 seasons in a row.
You can't call it a rivalry if it's in the play-in. It's not the playoffs. The playoffs? With the Bulls finally committed to a rebuild, it could be a while before they create any more impressive postseason narratives.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
There's the closer, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Thompson, a screen on White. And here's Ivy. 5 on the clock. They kick out to Cunningham. A 3-pointer off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And stolen by Ivy. Back to Thompson. The rebound by Q. Q's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to the closer. Here's Q. Here's the closer. He's got 25.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
23 seconds left in the first half. Now, here's Cunningham. He's covered closely. Takes a three. G with the rebound. Got it off in time. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Yeah, that's 1-100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Bulls out front, running away with it. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Detroit Pistons.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up on the scoreboard as well, Shaq. It may not be their only issue, but it's a big problem.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at the closer in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's White. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. G is out there with Garnett. Then it's Q, and it's the closer. And it's White in at the 2 spot. Here's G. And then G with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Thompson. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Outside, White. Pass to Q. Down low. There's the closer. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but that's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Harris's shot is good.
And that has earned Harris a ton of money. The ability to spot up, shoot, and knock it down.
White down low. Ivy defending. And stolen by Thompson. The finish. And Thompson throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's the closer. He has 29. Pass to White. Kicks it out to Garnett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The Bulls shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham. asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Kevin, back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here he goes. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now, here's Cunningham. 8 points for him. Pass to Ivy. Duren with a screen on White. Here's Ivy. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And stolen by Ivy. Thompson surveying the floor. Cunningham outside. Duren with a screen on White. Here's Ivy. Rebound by the Bulls. G's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Basket good. 33 points for the closer.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Duren, Chicago grabs the miss. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Oh,
yes! And that one is stuffed right through.
Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
Like, what? That looked like something you see at a dunk contest. The confidence to pull it off in the game, that's impressive.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. It's good on the putback.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
White the pass to Q. Back to White. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots from 12. Another one falls for Chicago.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Ivy passes to Duren. It's stolen by White. Lays it up and banks it in. White's got 4 points this quarter. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Got that one up quick. And it's 6 points for Q.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the foul on the closer. That's foul number 2 for him. The Pistons making a change here. LeVert's checked in.
First team foul. Piston substitution, number 8.
On defense, Chicago. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. LeVert's got his first bucket in this one.
And it's clear that LeVert has tons of confidence, especially in his ability to drain jumpers.
Rejected by Harris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Stewart checked in for Duren.
Number 28, Isaiah Stewart.
And stolen by Thompson. Here's Ivy. It's blocked. Here's the closer. 33 points for him. Blanketed by the knee. Fights to the rim for the layup. The closer's got 35 in the game.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And one of the best guard finishers. Ivy relentless when attacking the rim.
So for the Pistons, Holland, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Thompson. And before his untimely injury, Jaden Ivey, Greg, was blossoming in his third season.
Yeah, his shooting touch showed tremendous improvement. Great to see him back on the court. And still plenty of time to deliver on his potential.
Here's G. He's got 16. Clock is at 3. Shoots from the elbow. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Robinson for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Robinson's got 10 points in the game.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Here's Garnett. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And it's blocked. Here's White. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. White's got 6 in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
LeVert kicks to Stewart. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to LeVert. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Hits the three-point bomb. Robinson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Pistons. Chicago's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Here's the closer. Count that one. The closer's got 37.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Here's Ivey. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. We've got Isaiah Stewart. Cunningham is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Paul Reed, and it's Robinson in its small forward. Now, here's Stewart. Inside. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Which current player do you think is on that Richard Jefferson path to becoming an NBA analyst?
First of all, to hear you, Kevin Harlan, say that blows my mind. But I think Draymond Green, C.J. McCollum, there's some very, very good players out there that are way more experienced in the media coming out than I was.
Out to White. Pass to the closer. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And the foul on the closer. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. LeVert the pass to Cunningham. No good from outside.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Swanson. Buries the long-range jumper. G's got 24 points.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Cunningham finds Stewart. LeVert against White. LeVert the pass to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Here's the closer. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Tries the spin move. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
LeVert sets a screen for Cunningham. Robinson kicks to Stewart. Here's Cunningham. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Oh, nice finish.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. LeVert with a wide open look. Detroit, no good that time either. Chicago's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. The closer takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. The closer's got 44.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Cunningham outside. 6 to shoot. From 17 feet out, it counts, and the foul. The closer, and so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit. For the rest of this game. The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it. T.O. number 5 for him in the game, and that's way too high of a number for any one player.
James checked in for Chicago.
Number 50.
Pass to Duren. Now Ivy, and the foul called on G. That's foul number 2 for him. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Here's Che driving inside, and Che throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA has done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
To the inside. He's looking for Duren and finds him. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Cunningham against White. Kicks it out to Che. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
It's stolen by Cunningham. There's the lob to Duren. Che inside. Harris is there, and the shot goes in. 24 points for Freak.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Team is in the penalty.
No good on that one.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
And the second free throw, good.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
And White kicks to Che. White against Cunningham. Just 4 to shoot. A nice shot by Q.
And he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's G. Ivy defending. Here's Garnett. RJ, the NBA this season hosting some regular season games in Berlin and in London. Possible basketball markets moving forward.
Yeah, with the NBA looking at a new league in Europe, bringing the NBA games to these cities will help drive the interest.
Duren finds Ivy. Cunningham outside. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the closer.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Thompson, a screen on White. And it's sent back by White. Che outside. Oh, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Cans it from downtown.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
And White with the stuff.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. Along with Greg